back to another video. Today we're going to be canning up some blueberry jam, making and canning up some blueberry jam. This morning, I went and picked these blueberries with my mom at a U-Pick farm that's about 30 minutes away from me. And it's the end of blueberry season where I live, so there was very slim pickings, and this took me way too long to pick. But I'm really wanting to get some canned foods on my shelf before baby comes. So I'm kind of working ahead. I want a lot more jams on my shelf because I don't do a lot of that. And my husband likes that, and it seems like we've been wanting jams more, it seems like. So I'm gonna be canning these. The recipe I'm following calls for 8 cups of blueberries. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna take this whole bag, but we'll see. I'll just end up freezing the rest if not. So I'll link the recipe I'm going off of, but I am substituting, instead of the Pomona's Pectin, I'm using just the ball Jell, and for the cooking instructions, I'm just going off of the ball, what comes in the Jell packet for the Pectin. So I'm going to clean up my blueberries, and then we are going to get started. Okay, so today I am doing a low sugar jam, and I will link the recipe I'm going off of, as well as the website for the National Center for Food Preservation. Just know that I've done my own research, and I do feel comfortable with using low sugar in my recipes, but you might not, so just make sure you do your own research before you can. We're gonna do a generous 8 cups of blueberries. We're gonna call that 4. So when I went and picked these this morning, I went and picked them with my mom, and it's definitely end of blueberry season here because there was slim pickings, and it took us about an hour and a half just to pick this. But the one bucket I got was over 5 pounds of blueberries, so I felt like that was a really good deal. We're gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna freeze the rest for smoothies and stuff, so yay. The recipe calls for lemon juice, but I only have lime juice, so we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of lime juice. Good heaping cup of 1 cup sugar. So I want my jam to be a little bit finer than most. I don't want a ton of chunks, so I am going to use my immersion blender to blend this up. At this point, we're not quite at a boil. I'm going to be adding my low sugar Pectin. I'm just using the Jell brand. Just gonna do a quick blend on this just to make sure that's broken down, and then we're gonna bring it up to a boil. Okay, we're gonna bring this up to a full rolling boil, and that just means a boil that can't be stirred out. And then once we're there, we're gonna boil for 1 minute, and then we're gonna load up our jars. So I think I'm gonna consider that a boil that can't be stirred away, because when I took my spoon out, it's still boiling. So we're gonna boil for 1 minute at this point and then turn the heat off. Okay, timer's up. I want to try this before I... Ooh, that's delicious. We're gonna go 1/2 inch headspace. That is so good. Gonna use a knife to debubble. Just kind of stick it in there and make sure you're getting all the bubbles out. So now I'm going to take damp paper towel and I'm just gonna wipe all the stickies off of the side of the rim so nothing comes in contact with the lid. So we make sure we get a good seal. Okay, so sometimes it's nice to have a smaller canner when you're doing small batches, but I got my jars in there and I have about a 1/2 inch headspace above, or about 1 inch of water, maybe 1/2 inch of water. And we're gonna bring this up to a rolling boil, and then we are gonna boil for 10 minutes at my altitude. Okay, so I got my 7 jars in the canner, and I will show you when I'm pulling them out. Okay, so we got 7 1/2 pints out of the canner. It's about 2 hours later, so these are almost cooled down, but one of them did not seal. I had a jar tip over in the canner like halfway through the boiling process, and I'm kind of thinking that's why this one didn't seal, just because there was a lot of goop on the lid. But I had put it back up, but it didn't seal, so, and we're basically cold. So I got 6 blueberry jams for the pantry shelf. One, I think I'm just gonna stick this one in the freezer, the one that didn't seal, and then I have a half a one in the refrigerator. So that's really exciting. And one thing I did forget to do, it's been a few months since I've been canning, so I'm just kind of getting back in the swing of things. I did forget to put vinegar in the water in the canner. Sometimes that just helps with like the hard water spots. I don't know if you can, it's very little, but I don't know if you can see that white buildup kind of on the jar. When you have hard water, it will do that, and the vinegar just helps prevent it. So just a good reminder to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what more canning things you want to see, or just what videos in general you want to see. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.